Hello everyone, it is Stephen and Andrea from Pin in the Atlas. This road here we've been hiking up for about 3 miles now. It looks very nice in this section, although where we had to park Tonto, it became impassable. Though I must say, Andrea did an impeccable job driving through the boulder fields.
Learning all the time with my off-road skills. Now saying that, we're high in the Spring Mountains in southern Nevada, and we're in search of, I don't know whether or not it's a miner's cabin or an abandoned homestead. I have very little history on it. It was built, I think, in around the 1920s, 1930s, and that's all I know. Let's explore.
Here we've rounded the corner a little bit. You can get a glimpse of the view down into the valley and those distant mountain ranges. I think Death Valley is over there somewhere. So it's a nice, I would say, 75 today. A breeze, which you can hear in the background, of course. Gusts pretty strong at some points, but it's a nice cool breeze. Nice for a hike. And there is what we've come to see. Now, first impressions. I don't believe this was a miner's cabin. This is a house. I mean, miners could have been here. I'm just saying it's, you know, when you hear the term miner's cabin, you think of like a little one-room kind of shack, easily built thing. This was built sturdy, and this is a home.
This is an actual homestead. I mean, you've even got animal shelters over there, which we'll explore later.
Yeah.
But I still think a miner must have lived here, because there are tailing piles, and this was a mining place back in the day.
One part of the porch, see the roof. Down to the other end, that's just starting to come down a little bit. I don't know if you notice, we'll take a closer look right here. These are railroad ties. It's got some, that's like clay type of mortar in between for insulation.
Look at the stone step. Very welcoming, and it's concrete.
It's embedded in concrete. It is a very pretty rock. And then all cement floors. So we'll start in the right and then work through. Product of Denmark, to be kept cool. Metal bed frame. Look at the paneling on the walls too. Now this was the room with the view. And you can see outside there's some, I don't know if that was an extension of the porch. The roof's come down.
So this must have been a bedroom.
Is that the closet there?
Yeah. Got a couple of shelves. Unless it was a dining room, because the door leads. Maybe not. Maybe this wasn't a kitchen. No, there's a shower and a toilet, so they had plumbing.
Wow. And then look at this fridge. That's really
So
neat.
they must have had some sort of electricity, or they must have had some power of some sort out here.
And we'll walk back into this room. The front door we walked into is on the left. There's a bed frame there. A fireplace.
Well, I noticed there's virtually zero rat and mice poop. So it's like a little ammo box where people have leave a note on any suggestion. Great place, amazing views. Come all the way from New Jersey.
Look at these pillars. The work they did in here. There was a lot of love that went into building this place.
So these are open. So do you think that could have been the kitchen?
I'm getting that impression. It would make sense if there's a bedroom on that side.
With the bathroom.
Bathroom. Then this could be...
But I can't see any plumbing anywhere. And I would have thought that if they've got a bathroom, they would have had plumbing. Although there was some sort of cabinet or something
That's
over there
missing on
to
that
the
side.
right, yeah.
And you can see there's damage. There was damage in that corner. We put a post to try to help it. Then I will carefully try to step outside here. There's some more cabinetry out here. Got a few plates on there. And there's the remains of a table down there. And see, that's the roof that's collapsed right in front here. Then there is an oven out here also.
So maybe the kitchen was out here then.
There's more cabinetries, the sink.
There you go. That would be the kitchen.
Okay.
So would this might be the dining room?
That's
And then you've got the main room and then the bedroom.
very possible. Back out front. We were just taking another look at this wraparound porch. And we are in the mind, Andrea is correct, that this was the dining room. As you see there, it's also got a step leading outside so they could come out here in the front porch. Very, very well designed home. It's a shame to see it like this. And that's something I tend to think about when we come out to these places also, is if somehow you could reach back in time and bring these people to the present and show them what's become of their home. It would have to be absolutely devastating.
But it makes you wonder what happened to the people that lived here. I mean, it's gorgeous. Beautiful scenery.
They picked one hell of a place to put this.
They've got a natural water supply,
Yes, there is a spring.
which we will endeavour to discover. I don't think we'll be able to find the source though. I think it goes way up into the mountains.
I'm sure it does too. And then this section, this was the kitchen. And then even back this,
Look at the chimney. Look how well built the chimney is, the brick.
very sturdy, the mortar, the bricks. The way they built this, they even the porch, we'll come up and show you a little better. This was screened in porch. This had to be absolutely incredible. And there's even, I know somebody's graffitied on it, but there's still an intact window as well in the bathroom. Unfortunately, the tree just clipped the side of it. That's what took out the wraparound porch on that side. Then there's this here.
Do you think this could have been a cold cellar?
I believe so.
Cold storage?
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. It does appear to go. Oh, it just stops right there. Goes under a little bit, that rock there. But that's, let's see if I can zoom in a little there. That's about it. You can see underneath that rock, it pretty much stops right there. So in the earth, but looks like it was covered. So cold storage is probably a good assumption. We will check these out in a minute. First, Andrea found a little building down here.
It looks like it could have possibly been like a chicken coop or something. Yeah, it was.
Bunch of chicken wire.
Chicken coop. Got all the boxes.
Oh yeah.
And being made of stone like this, they could run around inside and there wouldn't be any coyotes or animals would have more difficulty getting them.
And look at how that railroad tie is bending.
It's not going to last for much longer. But a lot of love even went into their chicken coop.
This building here, you see the back side of it and the roof's completely gone there. All fallen down, full of BB holes. Got another bed frame here. So guessing this could have been a type of workshop, maybe.
I don't think it was a workshop. I think it was more animal pens.
More animal pens?
Yeah, because of the chicken wire.
There is chicken wire everywhere.
And also this kind of out here is like a little corral. So maybe they had pigs, goats.
We'll come around that side. That's all fenced off. Oh, you're right, look at this. So this is one of those chutes where they would load the animals onto a trailer, take them on down the mountain.
So I wouldn't have thought they had cattle. I would have thought it would be more...
Could be, yeah, like you said, pigs, sheeps, goats, maybe. Sheeps. Sheep.
Look at the old chair frame.
Well, that's neat.
I'm in awe. This place is amazing.
I know, there's so much to take in. Because it's things that you start to think about. They had to bring all this material up here back in the 20s, 30s, whenever this was.
And we didn't even make it in Tonto.
I know, yeah, today. With brand new technology, we had a hard time.
Now, that big barrel, that would have been some sort of water barrel. Wonder why would it have been cut like this?
Perhaps they cut that open to get the rainwater in too?
We'll have it like a water barrel.
Maybe, because I said it's too deep for a feed barrel. That could have been, somebody could have come later on and done that.
That's strange.
Very unusual.
So that would be a water container, yes?
Yes, that's...
There's a pipe coming from it.
think there's any water still in it. Let's see. And Andrea has found...
That's a tobacco tin, yes, or a
Yes.
cigarette tin or something.
tobacco tin. A few cans there.
Now I wonder also whether or not they would have grown any vegetables, seeing they were so self-sufficient. They had enough fertiliser because they could use the donkey poop to fertilise.
That is true. This area could have been
Like a garden.
gardening area. As you can see, we have hiked up to those trees in search of the source to the spring. We can hear it in certain sections, but as you can see here, the trail ends. It becomes quite thick to get through there. We don't have the proper clothes on at this point, so we might try to hop back and see if we can climb down a little bit to show you some of the water where we heard it. Found a little path heading down towards the water. It's not much. But there you have it. There's the stream. It's a little better to see it on the way back. The piping that they've ran from the spring. Around the corner there's some timbers that have fallen down from erosion. But that ran back to the homestead. That's where they got their water source. That view is just breathtaking.
So getting back to them growing their own food, they've got wild sage here. This smells, I just want to eat it. It smells delicious. And then they've got the juniper berries, which they can use, and the cactus, which bears fruit, so you can have the cactus fruit. So there's quite a lot of stuff that, oh, I wish you could see it, smell this. Smell that. Pop it in your tea. So I've just stumbled across this. It's metal, but originally it had a wood surround. So I'm not sure what that was.
It's the last building here, which we believe is more pens for the animals. Since sustained some heavy damage. See critters living up in there. Rat nest. These are all open. Then this has taller gates, taller fence. And this is the one that runs out to the goes out to the run where they would put the animals into trailers. All right, everyone, we would like to thank you for coming along with us to explore this abandoned homestead.
Now, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed exploring it. And on that note, get out there, go and explore, put another pin in the atlas, and we will see you on our next adventure.
Bye.
Bye.